of.
All right.
All right, so as usual, we'll be starting about 5 after 1. What's that now? Sure. Yeah, it's on the table. La 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 la. La 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 la. Is that C for this? Yes. I have a better one. Oh, you have notes. Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay. So how about those Mets?
No
Mets.
No.
No time for 5 minutes.
No man. I think it's okay. We'll find out.
Oh, Larry? I would hope we'd plan on ending with a tune of some kind. So I'll do Danny Boy and then we'll do a quick tune.
Not necessarily.
So the stream is happening.
Oh, it's happening right now?
Yep.
You're actually watching this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Whatever.
Say something.
Testing 1, 2. Hello, test. Is this thing on?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Top of the morning to ya. I know it's not the morning, but when I get a chance to actually say that, so I'm going to say it again. Top of the morning to ya. All right, excellent. Thank you for coming here at the EMPL East Middle Public Library. We're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's today. I really appreciate you guys coming out here. Wow, look at all this, look at all this variance of green out here. Wow. I kind of feel like I'm visiting Emerald City right now. All right.
I hear a little ring.
Thank you for coming out. Again, trust me, none of this will be possible without your participation. So I'm really glad you guys be able to come out there on this lovely day and celebrate with us.
La, la, la.
All right, first thing first, cell phones, please turn them off or put them on silent. I'll give you a half a minute on that. I said that last night and I heard someone's notifications keep coming on all throughout the cabaret. I'm like, oh, okay. Make sure you please do that. You don't want to disturb others around you, please. And also, just in case of emergencies, we have Doris here on stage left, stage right, and also into the back there. But do not worry, folks. We're going to have a grand old time, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Give yourself an applause for coming out, please. My name is Kelly Gordon. I work on the Drew Chanzer, the program director in public relations. I'm here today with Charlie Fosso, who is somewhere about, but I'm sure he's doing something. He's always doing something. He's a very busy, busy man. But I do appreciate you guys coming out. And also I want to say hello to everyone at YouTube land. Thank you for hanging out with us and streaming this program. Be sure, if you do enjoy these programs at your convenience of streaming, please press the thumbs up and press also subscribe so you can get notifications of new content here at the library. Just to let you guys know also as well, we have availability this Sunday. We have Denny Bonnet, electric violin. She'll be here this Sunday at 2 o'clock. We have availability if you guys want to hang out with us again here on Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate it. Give us a ring or go to our website at www.eastmeadow.info and we could take care of you from there. Also, many other programs, a lot of free, great programs. Just check out our website check out our website. Clear. Also, if you look in the back of the program, there's a QR code. If you all are fortunate enough to have a smartphone, just scan the QR code with your smartphone with your camera, and directly it'll link you to our website, to our event calendar. It's that simple. 1, 2, 3, zip you there. So anyway, that's enough said. I hope you guys have a grand old time, like I mentioned before. Have an excellent adventure with us. I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you Larry, and also normally our sound guy here, but he got his band out here. He's been doing St. Patrick's celebrations with us for many, many years with his band. Let me introduce to you Fiddler's Green.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's always been wonderful to play here at East Meadow, and now for the first time we're playing in this room. And it is quite gorgeous, and I think our music works pretty well. So, we are Fiddler's Green. Max Rowland, Mary Nagin, me, Larry Moser, Maria Fairchild, and Patrick O'Rourke. And we will start out with, you must know, but our songs have choruses, and we love when people sing along with the choruses. And my feeling is all words and notes are optional. Just sing something. So.
Ready? Mush-a-riggum-tarum-ta, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, as I was out walking on Kilgara Mountain, I met Colonel Farrell and his money he was counting. I drew forth my pistol and I rattled out my saber. I said, stand and deliver, for I am the boldest saber. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, the money in me hand, it looked so fine and jolly. I brought it right straight home to give it to my Molly. She promised and she swore never to deceive me, but the devil's in the women and they all lie so easy. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went to my chamber to prepare myself for slumber, dream of gold and silver, but sure it was no wonder. Molly took my pistols and she filled them up with water and called on Colonel Farrell to make ready for a slaughter. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I woke next morning early, between 6 and 7, with guards stood around me in numbers all uneven. I sprang for my pistols, but alas, I was mistaken. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. They took me to the jail without a judge's writing for robbing Colonel Farrell upon Kilgarrow Mountain. They did not take me fists, so I knocked that jailer down. I bid no fond farewell to that jail in Sligo town. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some they takes delight in the boxing and the bowling, and others takes delight in them carriages a-rolling. I takes my delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mush-a-rig-um-de-rum-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you.
All right, so I also get to adjust the sound from up here. Yeah. Is it not staying? Patrick, could you tighten the thing over here? No. Patrick's going to take care of that. Okay, so. So that song had a great chorus, and this one also has a great chorus. I need to increase me a little bit here, and I think some of you, and I need to, I think, get Patrick.
This is really high tech.
Okay, so the Gypsy Rover. The chorus is ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, ah-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. You know that, right?
It's also known
A lot
as
of you know.
the whistling gypsy. So if you can whistle or you have
that's right.
a tooth missing in the front,
Yeah. That's true. You can do
we can use that.
that. And let's see. I'm going to pick you up a little bit. Okay. Let's start with the chorus. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, ah-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. that up. The gypsy rover came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. It was so that he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Now that verse. Well, she left her father's castle gate, left her own fond lover, left her servants and the state, to follow the gypsy rover. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Let's play it. Well, her father saddled his fastest steed, ride the valleys all over. He sought his daughter at great speed, and the whistling gypsy rover. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Well, he rode till he came to a castle fine, down by the river Clady. There was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Let's play it again. Well, he is no gypsy, my father, she said, but lord of these lands all over, and I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. One more time. Addy-doo, addy-doo, addy, addy-doo, addy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. Well, thank you for helping us out.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to turn it on over to Maria for one of her songs.
All right. An old song that was used as part of a children's game, kind of like Ring Around the Rosie, where the kids dance in a ring and hop in and out to the center, depending on what the lyrics tell them to do. And this is, we know this version of the song is from Belfast because everywhere that the song was sung in Ireland, they would put their own town name into the chorus. I tell my ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for her. Knock on the door and they ring the bell. Oh, my true love, are you well? Here she comes as white as snow. Rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Jenny Morey says she'll die if she doesn't get the boy with the roving eye. I tell my ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high. Let the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie. She'll get her own boy by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma till she comes home. Let the boys stay as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. I tell my ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? I tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she?
Very nice, very nice.
So we, you got to switch. We have, I don't know what the count is on the number of instruments we have here, but it still wasn't enough, so we decided to use Max's body.
I still think that you should figure out a different way to phrase that, Mary.
Let's see. I think everybody here is over
They're all
21.
adults.
No, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
I suppose so.
I'm going to sing a song here for you. The rest of the band is going to support me. It's a William Butler Yeats poem. I think, yeah, you're in a library. I hope you've heard of Yeats. He's the guy. You know, he, what do they call this? Gathered this poem from... Collected, that's the word. Thank you. Yes, collected poems, and then it was put to music by God knows. I have no idea who put this to music, but I'm always emulating, I guess is the word. John McCormick is my inspiration for the Irish stuff, and that's not where I got this from. I have my own arrangement, but I recommend you checking his out. He's John McCormick. He's pretty good.
He's the famous
So,
Irish tenor.
Oh yeah, I hope. Geez, I'm kind of taking it for granted that you know who John McCormick is if you're here on, St. Patrick's Day. I mean, Patrick Francis O'Rourke assumes you know who John McCormick is. And just so just a little bit of background information. The song is called "The Sally Gardens," but Sally is not the name Sally. It's a reference to the phrase "sallow." So I assume it's an overgrown garden that they're going to meet at. So that's a different, set, as it were. So. It was down by the Sally Gardens my love and I did meet. She crossed the Sally Gardens with her little snow white feet. And she bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I was young and foolish, and with her did not agree. In a field down by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. And she bade me take life easy as the grass grows on the whiz. But I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. It was down by the Sally Gardens my love and I did meet. She crossed the Sally Gardens with her little snow white feet. And she bade me take love easy as the leaves fall from the tree. But I am old and lonely, for with her I did not agree. Thank you. Very nice, folks. Very nice. Thank you so much.
You have to shift. Oh, okay. This is a song about finding work. I really like this one. It's actually rhythmically, it is a slip jig. So we have jigs, we have reels, we have hornpipes. Those are different rhythms in Irish music. And a jig, technically speaking, goes jiggity, 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 jiggity. That's how it goes.
Yeah, these are all proper technical terms.
Yeah, that's what I learned in music theory in East Meadow, by the way, in East Meadow High School, which I really did have music theory in East Meadow High School.
She's a hometown girl.
Yes, yes. So I don't think my teacher's still alive, so I made this stuff.
She lives on through you.
Yeah. Okay. However, Rocky Road is a slip jig in an Irish music.
Or
That means
specifically,
it's
the Rocky Road to Dublin.
to double in. So slip jig, rather than being in 6/8 time, which is da 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 jiggity jiggity, is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So that's the difference. Now that I've explained that, maybe you'll be able to tell the difference. I like it rhythmically, and we hardly ever get a chance to play a slip jig.
No.
So I like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We do it. No.
You like it?
We got to do it right.
Okay.
Any fans of the Vicar of Dibley out there? Wonderful Britcom with some great West Country British characters. And there's one fellow named Jim Trotter, and ask him a question. He always answers like, no. Yes. So that's how that goes. Anyway.
Bang away.
Okay. Put that there. Took me home, I started, left the girls at two. Severely broken hearted, saluted father dear. Kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer. Me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn. Me where I was born, cussed out blackthorns, a banish ghost and goblins, a brand new pair of robes. Friend and north the bucks, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack full on the rock.
In Mullingar that night I rested lit so weary, started by daylight next morning bright and early. I took a drop of the pure to keep me heart from sinking. That's the Paddy's cure when the reason for drinking, to see the lassies smile, laughing all the while at me. Curious doubts would set your heart a bubbling, and they asked me was I hired, what wages I required, till I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack full on the rock.
In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of you of that fine city. So then I took a stroll out on the quality me bundle it was stole. In the neat locality something crossed me mind. When I looked behind, no bundle could I find. On me stick a woman inquiring for the road. They said me cut it road wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack full on the rock.
From there I got away, me spirit never failed, and landed on the quay. As the ship was sailing, the captain and me roared, said that no room had he. When I jumped aboard, a cabin found for Paddy down among the pigs, played some funny rigs, danced some hearty jigs. The water round me bubbling when off Holyhead. I wished myself was dead, or better far instead, on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack full on the rock.
The boys of Liverpool, when we'd safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it. Blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, dear old Erin's Isle. They began abusing her on me soul. Says I wish Lily Island fly. Some Galway boys was dying, so I was a hobbling with a loud hooray. Joined in the affray and quickly saved the day for the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack full on the rock.
Well, some of you may have heard me say this before, but I always thought Elmer Fudd should sing this song. You go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the silly wabbit down the walkie road and all the way to Dublin. Whack for all the wah.
Unfortunately, he never did sing it.
No.
So anyway,
Now for a song that goes back to the Napoleonic Wars in the early 1800s. Well, at the time, Napoleon was at war with a bunch of European countries and England. Most importantly for the Irish, you know the expression that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And some Irishmen went and fought for Napoleon just so they could fight against the English. And the song is from that time. When Boney commanded his armies to stand, he leveled his cannon right over the land. He leveled his cannon, his victory to gain, and my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Oh, Napoleon Bonaparte, you're the cause of my woe, since my bonny light horseman to the wars he did go. Broken-hearted I'll wander, broken-hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. And if I was some small bird and had wings and could fly, I would fly o'er the salt sea to where my love does lie. 3 years and 6 months now since he left this bright shore. Oh, my bonny light horseman, will I never see you more? Oh, Napoleon Bonaparte, you're the cause of my woe, since my bonny light horseman to the wars he did go. Broken-hearted I'll wander, broken-hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Now the dove she laments for her mate as she flies. Oh, but where, tell me where is my darling, she cries. And where in this wide world is there one to compare with my bonny light horseman who was slain in the war? Oh, Napoleon Bonaparte, you're the cause of my woe, since my bonny light horseman to the wars he did go. Broken-hearted I'll wander, broken-hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain.
Well, that's a gorgeous song. We're going to do one now that is an old traditional hornpipe that I wrote.
Old traditional
It might be
Irish hornpipe
becoming
by Larry O.
might be
Moser.
becoming that way since it's been quite a few years now.
Yeah.
Probably like 30 years or so.
Oh, yeah,
I
Yes.
think that was back in the Patty Doyle's Boots days.
that was.
But anyway, so in case you don't know the story, my friend John Core, who used to be in this band, used to be the leader. His daughter, Mary Ellen, was doing step dancing. She was in a class. They were going to have a competition, and they were practicing to a famous tune called The King of the Fairies. 2 weeks before the competition, they were told, you can't use that song. What? Yeah, no, this other group reserved it. I was like, great. It would have been nice if they knew. So John asked, you think you maybe could come up with something? So I composed a tune that is similar but not the same. So they were able to do the dance, and they won. Ha ha. So.
And it is
And-
called,
and I
John
can-
named it, right?
Yeah, I can never figure names for things, so John called it The Linnet in the Grove, which I really like. I don't need this. Thank you. So I hope you could picture folks
That is
dancing
my
to that.
favorite hornpipe, my favorite traditional Irish hornpipe.
And that's why I love you, because you like my music. Turning it over to Max, who brought us something new this year. Well, actually, a couple new things. A song and an instrument.
A song and an instrument.
Great. So we finally have a real Irish button accordion in the mix. And like everything else, Max picked it up just so quickly. Song with a great chorus. It's called The Harp Without the Crown.
And I'm just going to warn you, as a man of Irish descent, when Max played this thing, I was suddenly adrift somewhere in the Emerald Isle. It is very powerful sound. You don't even, I can't even really put it into words, but when he started playing that, I was like, what the hell? Listen to that. Oh, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's all I, tinka tinka and all that.
So it has a chorus. It goes, hurrah, hurrah for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown.
If you're a fan of Civil War music and you've heard the Bonnie Blue Flag, the tune is the same. Oh well. Now 'twas of a famous Yankee ship to New York she was bound, our captain being an Irishman belonging to Dublin town. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Now when he gazed upon that place, that city of renown, it's break away the green burgee and the harp without the crown. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. And then the signs of Seven Arch, which arrived in New York Bay, our captain being an Irishman to celebrate the day. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. The stars and stripes so high aloft and fluttering all around are underneath the monkey gaps, the harp without the crown. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Sometimes we're bound for Frisco, boys, sometimes we're bound for France, but now we're bound for Dublin town to give the girls a chance. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, and now we're bound for France. The officers and men all drunk around the decks are piled. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Sometimes the weather's fine and fair, sometimes it's damn well foul. Sometimes it blows a Cape Horn gale that freezes up your soul. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Sometimes the work is hard as hell, sometimes the grub it sinks, enough to make a soldier curse or make a bishop blink. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. And by tomorrow morning, boys, we'll work without a frown. On board the Shenandoah flies the harp without the crown. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Hurrah, hurrah, for the gals of Dublin town. Hurrah for the bonny green flag and the harp without the crown. Thank you.
Okay, we got a shift.
Got to shift again. Yep. You get a lot of exercise with that thing.
Oh, yeah. So accordion is basically a left side muscle developer. All right, I'm going to try something.
Which guitar?
Kind of. Oh, and then I have to gotta move this somewhere. Okay, so our old friend John did this song here at East Meadow a few years ago before he had to kind of like move on to other things. And I decided I should give it a try. And this is a place where it'll work.
Well, it does bear reminding. Okay, and as you know, I grew up in East Meadow, and I went to Prospect Avenue School.
Yeah, you talk. I have to fix.
I went to Prospect Avenue School, which of course looks, it's kind of like, where was it? It really, I discovered it was completely gone into another universe when I came home from college 9 million years ago. But in Prospect Avenue School, we did a little play in the 3rd grade, and I was raised with folk music anyway, so I've had this in my blood a long time. And a girl in my class named Patty Walsh, who had the map of Ireland on her face, as part of the play, taught us to dance a little jig in the play. So I went home and I asked my parents, "Oh, do we have any Irish blood at all?" Oh, I loved it. It was to the tune of
Talk into the mic more.
Yes, it was to the tune of Patty of working on the railway. Loved it. Folk song. And I remember my father saying, "Well, the mayor of Dublin is Jewish." And he was right.
In 1956, Robert Briscoe became the first Jewish Lord Mayor of Dublin. He was elected to that spot again in 1988. And his son, Ben, became Lord Mayor of Dublin in 1996, I think. They served one-year terms. Robert Briscoe was very involved in the struggle for independence, including financing and running guns and all that sort of stuff. And so he achieved a good reputation. So this song has a reference to that sort of. It's called Moses Raitur Layur Laye.
You must mention that it was illegal.
Oh, you tell him.
Yes. Okay. Another part of this takes a lot of explaining. Is that you may be aware that the English made speaking and writing in Gaelic illegal for a time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a crime too.
Yeah. For several hundred years, they did that in Ireland and Scotland. No wearing of kilts, no playing traditional music, no speaking the native tongue. Fortunately, that's all over. Anyway, here's how it goes. Oh, and your part is Moses right to rely. That's how it's going to go. It's going to come up. A policeman walked out, oh so proud on his beat, when a vision came to him of stripes on his sleeve. Promotion, he whispered. I'll try for today, so it's come with me, Mr. Right to rely. Come tell me your name, said the limb of the law to the little fat man selling wares on the straw. What's that, sir? Me name, sir? Why, it's there on display, and it's Moses Right to rely. Very good. Now the trial, it came on, and it lasted a week. One judge said, 'tis German. Another said Greek. Prove you're Irish, said the policeman. And beyond it say nay, and we'll sit on it. Moses right to rely. Now the prisoner stepped up there as stiff as a crutch. Are you Irish, or English, or German, or Dutch? I'm a Jew, sir, come over to stay, and me name it is Moses right to rely. Well, we're two of a kind, said the judge to the Jew. You're a cousin of Briscoe, and I am one too. This numbskull has blundered, and for it will pay. Whisha, that's right, says Moses right to rely. There's a garbage collector who works down our street. He once was a policeman, the pride of his beat. Now he moans all the night and he moans all the day, singing,
Moses right, tooralai, ooralai, yay.
Good singing.
Very nice, very nice.
And now on to one of our subjects, a song about food.
Yay.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Now it's about food, yes, but it's also about nostalgia. And it's from quite a while ago. Last year we were playing at an assisted living home, and I just said about this song, well, here's one that's from about 100 years ago. And a man sitting in the front, like right there, said, "So are we." So I could not think of this song without that happening.
Yeah, no.
And we're going there again later today. I hope he's
That's
there.
right.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he's there.
It's 101.
So it's about, the first two verses are about what you can do with leftover potatoes. There's a dish called colcannon, and there's another one called boxty. And the colcannon is sort of like potato pancakes. Potatoes and flour and
You had me at potatoes.
scallions. Yeah. And it sounds really good.
Yes.
Are you ready? Well, did you ever make colcannon made with lovely pickled cream, and the greens and scallions mingling like a picture in a dream? Did you ever make a hole on top to hold the melted flake of the creamy flavored butter that our mothers used to make?
Oh, you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I'm to cry. Oh, were them the happy days when troubles we knew not, and our mothers made colcannon in the little skillet pot.
Well, did you ever take potato cake and boxty to the school, tucked underneath your oxter with your book, your slate and roll? When teacher wasn't looking, sure a great big bite you'd take of the creamy flavored, soft and melting sweet potato cake.
Oh, you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I'm to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days when troubles we knew not, and our mothers made colcannon in the little skillet pot.
Well, did you ever go a-courting, boys, when the evening sun went down, and the moon began a peeping from behind the hills a-down? Pondered on the boring where the chloricon was seen, and you whispered loving praises to your own dear sweet Colleen.
Oh, you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I'm to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days when troubles we knew not, and our mother made colcannon in the little skillet pot? Oh, you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I'm to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days when troubles we knew not, and our mothers made colcannon in the little skillet pot?
So if you have any leftover
Oh, fine.
mashed taties,
Yes.
you just
but
fry 'em
I
up,
have to
basically.
say,
Just look it up on
you.
the internet. That's how
what I
Mary found her
use.
recipe.
I had never heard of it before Maria did this song, and then, you know, when we go to gigs, I really like it when they give us food. And they often give you the leftover. And so we were at this one gig, and they had turkey and potatoes, and they offered me mashed potatoes, which were fine, but they were kind of bland, like a few pounds of mashed potatoes. And I went, okay, I can jazz this up somehow. And I brought them home and went, colcannon, Google. And I made them, and they were really good.
They're also really good when you have no teeth left in the back, like
Yeah,
me
he
last
makes-
winter.
He makes them. We have some chefs here.
So we're turning it over to Patrick for a solo piece.
I've been doing this a long time with, started out with Larry and Mary here about, we're talking about 16, 17 years now. And the reason I used to be a rock singer kind of guy, singer-songwriter, you know, really close to the mic. Oh, yes, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized that I was given an album, you know, a 12-inch LP by my cousin-in-law, and it was John McCormick Sings Irish Songs. And here we are today. So this is a song that I discovered last year, I think, and I've never heard anybody else do it except for Mr. McCormick. And I'm very lucky that a lot of this stuff is, again, right in my wheelhouse to some extent. And but that's enough about that, isn't it? No. Oops, let's put that over there instead. One more time. One morning early as I walked forth by the margins of Loch Lean, the sunshine dressed the trees in green, and summer bloomed again. I left the town and wandered on through fields all green and gay. And whom should I meet but my Colleen sweet by the dawning of the day? No cap nor cloak this maiden wore, her neck and feet were bare. Down to the grass in ringlets fell her glossy golden hair. A milking pail was in her hand, she was lovely, young and gay. And she wore the palm from Venus bright by the dawning of the day. On a mossy bank I sat me down, with the maiden by my side. With gentle words I courted her, and asked her to be my bride. She said, "Young man, don't bring me blame," then swiftly turned away. And the morning light was shining bright at the dawning of the day. Woo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. McCormick.
So we're so fortunate to have a real Irish tenor voice
thank you, sir.
in the group.
Praise
Together
from Caesar.
Together with brilliant guitar and arranging and all that. What I'd like to do, I'd like to pick it up and do Rattle and Bog next.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It is
so.
in C.
Rattlin' Bog.
No,
Oh.
it's going to be in D.
It's going to be D today?
D. It's always in D.
I didn't fix the typo.
Right. It's in D.
Sorry.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that. You knew that. Somebody knew it.
We don't recommend you sing along with this because Max goes at warp speed.
No.
Youth.
I do recommend you sing along with this because it's fun for me to watch. A fairly self-explanatory drinking song. Overly explanatory, in great detail, an exceptional amount of detail. There was a bog, a rare bog and a rattling bog. And the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And in this bog there was a hole, 'twas a rare hole and a rattling hole, and the hole in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And in this hole 'twas a rare tree and a rattling tree. And the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And on this tree there was a limb, 'twas a rare limb and a rattling limb. And the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that limb there was a branch, 'twas a rare branch and a rattling branch. And the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And on that branch there was a twig, 'twas a rare twig and a rattling twig. And the twig on the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that twig there was a nest, 'twas a rare nest and a rattling nest. And the nest on the twig on the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And in this nest there was an egg, 'twas a rare egg and a rattling egg. And the egg and the nest on the twig and the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on this egg there was a bird, 'twas a rare bird and a rattling bird. Ah, and the bird and the egg and the nest and the twig and the branch and the limb and the limb and the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on this bird there was a feather, 'twas a rare feather and a rattling feather. And the feather on the bird and the egg and the nest and the twig and the branch on the limb and the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on this feather there was a louse.
Ew.
What?
Nobody wants to hear about
Louse?
lice.
One louse.
When did you ever see just one louse?
On this particular feather, on this particular bird, one singular louse.
Are we going to nitpick over this? Or
No.
this is kind of lousy. I think, yeah.
2 puns in a row.
No, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Well, never mind. And the louse on the feather, on the bird, on the egg, and the nest, on the twig, and the branch, on the limb, and the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Thank you.
Well done, sir. Was I kidding or what? What's next on the hit parade?
Okay, and now to our oldest song of the afternoon. This goes back to the 1400s. And of course, it was in Gaelic then, and they sing it English translations now. And when I heard this, I thought this was a song about something else going on. But it turns out it's actually a lullaby. And that only makes sense to you if you know that the word for lullaby in Gaelic translates as baby tickling song. All right, drums in place. Do you start? Who is that there now tapping the window pane? Who is that there tapping the window pane? Who is that there now tapping the window pane? Only meself says Coonla. Coonla dear, don't come
come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
And who is that there now climbing the stairs to me? Who is that there climbing the stairs to me? Who is that there now climbing the stairs to me? Only me self, says Coon-la.
Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
And who is that there now pulling the blankets down? Who is that there pulling the blankets down? Who is that there now pulling the blankets down? Only me self, says Coon-la.
Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
And who is that there now tickling the toes of me? Who is that there tickling the toes of me? Who is that there now tickling the toes of me? Only me self, says Coon-la.
Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
And who is that there now tickling the thighs of me? Who is that there tickling the thighs of me? Who is that there tickling the thighs of me? Only me self, says Coon-la.
Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
And who is that there now raking the fire for me? Who is that there raking the fire for me? Who is that there now raking the fire for me? Only me self, says Coon-la.
Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Coon-la dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Coon-la.
Well, I got a special request for this song a couple of weeks ago from a fellow named Dick over in the audience. Something I haven't done for maybe 40 years or so.
So you are on your own.
I'd be on my own with this for now, but for the future, we'll get everybody into it.
Oh, gonna do it with the box. Gonna do it with the box. Okay. And the song is called?
Wait, I gotta get
You gotta get strapped in.
ready.
We're strapping into the jetpack over here.
Good thing he's not a parachuter.
Oh no, 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 no,
No
no,
parachuter.
no, none of that. Okay. So it's a song called Carrickfergus, and that is the man who asked for the song. So I remember, I discovered this music when I was very young, like in the 1950s when it was on the radio. You remember that? Yeah, they used to have good music on the radio. They used to have radio.
Yeah, what's radio?
And the traditional Irish folks would be on the radio. And of all of them, I think my favorites were the Clancy Brothers. And I had seen them live a few times. And I heard this once live in concert. But just to brush up, last night, my usual period of not sleeping much, I went and looked up a few YouTubes and found Liam Clancy singing it. And I think his interpretation is my favorite. And in all the times I'd seen him with the group, he would play guitar and that was it. But he was playing concertina like Max, and he was really good. So he should have used it more. Well, anyway, I'm going to make my approximation here. I wish I was in Carrickfergus only 4 nights in Ballygrand. I would swim over the deepest ocean only 4 nights in Ballygrand. But the sea is wide, I can't swim over, nor have I wings that I might fly. I wish I could find a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my love and die. Now in Kilkenny, It is reported they have marble stones there as black as ink. With gold and silver I did support her, but I'll sing no more now till I get a drink. I'm drunk today, I'm seldom sober, a handsome rover from town to town. Ah, but I'm sick now, my days are numbered, so come all you young men, and I'll lay me down. So that's for you. Thank you. So, okay. So why don't we do two in a row?
I thought you were going to do at least.
No. I'm not quite ready for that one.
Okay. I think
All right, we're gonna. You know, Larry, that's supposed to. You're stealing my thunder there. That's. I'm supposed to be the tragic relief here, man. You know, I mean.
Oh, you'll get your chance.
Okay. We're gonna do a little sing along. Stupid guitars in tune. There's the problem. This one I'm sure you know. It's another one of those Irish-American classics. I think it's about 100 years old. I think it's by a gentleman named Chauncey Olcott. I think he's associated with it.
I don't want to get too much into it, or people will think I'm a snob.
Right.
Okay.
Which is good.
Okay.
So this is called Tora Lora Lora. Over in Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low. Just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way, and I'd give the world if she could sing that song to me this day. Tura lura lura, tura lura lie, tura lura lura. Hush, now don't you cry. Tura lura lura, tura lura lie, tura lura lura. That's an Irish lullaby. Oft in dreams I wander to that cot again. I feel her arms a-hugging me as when she held me then. And I hear her voice a-humming to me as in days of yore, when she used to rock me fast asleep outside the cabin door. Tura lura lura, tura lura lie, tura lura lura. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooralooraloral, tooralooralai, tooralooraloral. That's an Irish lullaby. One more time. Tooralooraloral, tooralooralai, tooralooraloral. Hush now, don't you cry. Tooralooraloral, tooralooralai, tooralooraloral. That's an Irish lullaby. Well, thank you so much. That was lovely. Thank you so much.
All right, we're getting close to wrap up. I'm going to do a song with a great chorus that you probably never heard, unless you were here before, which some of you were. Great old Irish song by Jimmy Driftwood.
Yes.
Famous for the
Country
Battle of New
Irish, Texas
Orleans,
Irishman.
called St. Brendan's Voyage. And it has a great chorus. Great chorus. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, fair isle. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle. So it's we sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, we sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle. St. Brendan was a real person, and he was known for traveling, sailing all over the coasts of Europe and establishing monasteries and such. Supposedly, he might have reached North America at one point, and he almost certainly got to Iceland. Anyway, choruses. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, fair isle. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle. When I was a lad on the Emerald Isle, I heard many stories, both lovely and wild, about the great dragons and monsters that be, that swallow the ships as they sail on the sea. Oh, I was an artist with canvas and paint. I sailed with St. Brendan and his jolly saints. Told the good people goodbye for a while.
We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, fair isle. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle.
One night while the brethren were lying asleep, a great dragon came up from under the deep. He fluttered and lightened and made a great din. He awakened St. Brendan and all of his men. The dragon came on with his mouth open wide. We threw in a cross and the great dragon died. We skinned him and cooked him and feasted a while.
We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, fair isle. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle.
We'd been on the ocean for 94 days when he came to a spot where the sea was ablaze. Demons from Hades were dancing with glee and burning the sailors alive on the sea. When St. Brendan walked on the blistering waves, he threw all those demons right back to their caves. All the saints wore a heavenly smile.
We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle, fair isle. We sailed for St. Brendan's fair isle.
Brendan said, boys, this is much to my wish. We ride on the back of the world's biggest fish. Hold fast to the rope that is pulling the ship. We'll need it someday if this fish takes a dip. We sailed every ocean, we sailed every sea. We sailed every spot
Brendan's Fair Isle, Fair Isle. We sail for St. Brendan's Fair Isle.
All right, well, we have to do.
Easy there, buddy.
It's kind of.
There you go.
Sure, yes. This isn't really a sing-along song, but if you're so inclined, this is the breaking edge sometimes with this. I had a gentleman, as I announced this song, he a long time ago, he stood up and walked out. I said, I'm going to do Danny Boy, and he said, that's the most cliched Irish song there is. And I was like, yeah, well, what do you want from me, bud?
That was really funny.
It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm sorry. They'd
Max,
shoot
I wish
me
you
if I
could have
didn't
been
do
there.
it. So.
That was really funny.
But it's and that's one context. But in the being lucky enough to sing this song, it is a powerful song, and it means a lot. And in the end, it is somewhat hopeful. And I hope you get that from my delivery. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the rose is falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine, not in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But if you come and all the flowers dying, and I am dead, for dead I may well be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I shall hear the soft dew tread above me, and all my grave shall warm and sweet it be. For if you bend and tell me that you love me, then I will sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the rose is falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine, not in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. That was great, guys. Thanks.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up with a tune for you called "Haste to the Wedding."
Yep.
So, happy St. Patrick's Day
Yes.
to
Happy St.
everyone.
Patrick's Day to you all. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, good afternoon.